So yeah, y'all, let's get to this 2024 recap. So I started a YouTube channel this year, for those that know and remember. So I figured I need to give y'all a 2024 recap of what went on. Yeah, so it started off, my bingo card didn't look the way I was expecting because I found myself needing some procedures at the beginning of this year that I didn't anticipate. I had just returned from Africa, got some news that this was going to have to go down. So January 1, guess what? Insurance had kicked in. It was time to figure it out. Actually, everything worked itself out at this point. I had two procedures. This is Dr. Carl Folks who helped me through that, good friend of mine. Thank you, Carl. Then it was February, y'all, so which was my birthday. I found myself in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I made my way to this great place, which was a listening room, which has led to the inspiration for the listening room that I'm trying to develop in my house now in the U.S. Super dope place in Charlotte. It's off of Central. Y'all check it out. I also had some drinks. I also had received my Be Do head crown. As you can see, that was the first time I had worn it. Delicious food. It was great. Went to a restaurant close to Uptown Charlotte as well, over in the Music Factory. I hadn't been home, y'all, very long when this happened, but it just felt good to get outside, especially after the procedures that I had at the beginning of the year. Went to this real dope cigar bar. I don't normally smoke cigars, but hell, it was my birthday, so why not? So I have learned I have to concentrate really hard to make sure I don't do it wrong and it goes down my nose, but I was all right. Here we go. And hold, do not inhale. And then I had actually a good smoke come off, y'all. So yeah, so I had a very, very nice epic birthday. Then it was welcome to Miami. Welcome to Miami. I didn't expect to be in Miami this year, but guess what? Found myself in Miami. So I went to Marcus Samuelson's restaurant, which is called Red Rooster. Beautiful, beautiful restaurant. Yes, that is Diana Ross. I was so inspired, y'all. It was right on time, especially for this listening room I've been working on forever trying to get together. So yeah, so he has all of this beautiful, beautiful art and artifacts and music and creativity of brown and black people all over this restaurant. It was super inspiring to help me kind of get focused on where I wanted to go. Now, let's keep in mind, this is still just March. Y'all gonna see how long it take me to get to this project. But it was great inspiration. And not to mention, I was in Miami. So yeah, in a very, very, very nice restaurant. Yeah, I found myself. No, but the artwork was great. The company was great. For it to be an unexpected trip, Miami did not let me down. It really didn't. If I could have took this picture off the wall and took it with me, I would have, because it looked like a black Mona Lisa. I was like, yeah, I need that in my house. But yeah, I was, on my best behavior. So they had this Ali versus Frazier dolls. They had all these great books, like from Ella Fitzgerald, autobiographies. He just has like super cool, inspiring Black Barbie, Supreme models. All of this is inside the restaurant, y'all. So if you got, low self-esteem, you in Miami and you wondering like where the black motion is at, go to that man's restaurant. We ended up at this Cuban restaurant too. The food was really, really good. Y'all know black folks, we ain't gonna do nothing else. We gonna eat. We gonna definitely find some restaurants that will cater and make it great. May rolled around, which meant graduation. So my little bad nephew, I'm just lying, y'all. He is 22 now. Addison graduated from A&T. Super proud of him. Go ahead, Addison. You did it. May came through with a vengeance still. Had this photo shoot set up and planned. The plan was to take these pictures to kind of monumentalize this car, which is, it was a 1982 El Camino that was a gift to Jermaine actually for his 50th birthday. But the car was for sale, so we wanted to just take some pictures with this car to, kind of say, hey, we got these pictures. So we did this photo shoot in May, which I'm glad we got it out the way. The car was literally on the page for a day and it sold, and Queen and Slim was most wanted. It was gone. That same night, it was another event. I try to make it to as many events of folks that I support in Charlotte as possible. I don't go out much in Charlotte, but it's just so many people that have supported me over the years. I try my best to make it. This was a great event, and my makeup was already done, y'all. Shout out to Nashika. Yeah, makeup was done. The hair was still in place. It wasn't super frizzy, so hey, let's work it out. So made it out. If I ain't gonna do nothing else, I'm gonna dance. It was a masquerade. It was a rooftop. beautiful, and it was a great prelude to my traveling summer that was ahead of me. Next up was June, which is my sister, the Gemini, with all the two personalities. Yeah, so Callie celebrated all damn month, which is typical for her, so it was pretty much expected. As you could tell, this is us in Jamaica. We made it to Jamaica with the disco queen. Disco queen, she's a dancing machine. No, we had a beautiful time though. And Callie, actually, if she's not good at anything else, she is very, very much good at bringing together people who would normally be together. Everybody on this trip were friends with her. None of them per se were friends initially outside of that group, but it ended up being a trip where everybody became really, really good friends, and it brought 8 women together who definitely want to travel together. So that's a great thing. So we're already planning our trip for next year, for 2025. It was a good trip. Jamaica never lets down, never disappoints. I hadn't been there in a little while, so we were on the Montego side, y'all. We definitely was hanging out. So this was Jamaica. I also got to see my best friend, the love of my life, Tanya. I love you dearly, boo. We've been friends since 7th grade, y'all. I hadn't seen her in so long. We talk all the time, but we don't see each other as much as we should. Mainly my fault. But yeah, so we definitely did ATVing. We definitely was, getting in all of the stuff. Nobody broke no bones. We all of a certain age. Yes, excuse my gestures. I'm gonna do that. So if you don't like it, just unfollow me. Then I went to New York City, which was on the bingo card this year. So just wanted to start going back to New York. I've been in New York several times. My mom used to take us all the time to go see plays. We've seen, and I just hadn't seen one in a really long time. And I wanted to take somebody who hadn't experienced it before, and we go together. So that's basically what we did. As y'all can see, the Wiz was showing. They had a whole bunch of shows. We opted for the Michael Jackson show, mainly because I wanted to see it because someone I knew is a part of it. Shout out to Michael Mitchell from St. Louis, Missouri, that's part of the musical directing staff over there. It was a phenomenal show. And yeah, so then we did this Times Square thing. If y'all didn't know, you can basically buy billboards in Times Square. So if you got somebody you just want to show some love to, and you really just want to show them how much you support them, buy them a billboard in Times Square. It's an epic adventure. They'll love it. Maybe a little embarrassed, but they'll love it. Yeah, this is the Michael Jackson show. It was great, y'all. It was definitely worth it. Again, like I said, I had a really good friend from St. Louis, Michael Mitchell, who was part of that audio group. This is us back again in Times Square. And the next up was July. It was my mom's birthday. So we went to Minneapolis, Minnesota, y'all. I took her to go see her boyfriend, my sister and I. And if y'all don't know who my mama's boyfriend is, my mama's boyfriend is Prince. That's right. The symbol formerly known as whoever. That's her boyfriend. My mom has taken us to see Prince several times growing up. So we just thought it would be best to take her to Paisley Park. We all had been wanting to go. We were supposed to go before COVID. I'm glad we made it. It was a epic experience. If you got something that ain't on your bingo card, put Paisley Park on your bingo card. It's definitely worth it. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, black folks, it's in Minnesota, so don't play yourself. Don't be going up there when it's cold. Y'all know y'all ain't built for that. Just wait, go in the summertime. Make sure you plan accordingly for the weather, because it is Minnesota. But it's a great experience. They don't let you record inside, but some of it you can record. And then it was time to make my way to my favorite place on earth, my place of healing, which is Africa. So this is me in South Africa. I actually spent 21 days in South Africa by myself, just kind of on a journey of figuring it out. So I was there 21 days, just kind of exploring it, just trying to get comfortable with being there by myself, not making it about other people being with me, not making it about a thing. So this was the 4 seasons in South Africa. Man, listen, if you want to be treated like royalty, this is where you go. It's beautiful. I've been trying to get to this place. So as somebody that went there kind of on a solo tip, it was great. Everybody in there was my date. It was epic. No, again, it was beautiful though. Great experience. You definitely love it if you go, and if you're into taking pictures and all that, they got all the views. And then guess who showed up from the group chat? That would be Maharu. Maha said, man, I am not thinking about your sister. I am coming to Africa with you, and I'm going with you to your next destination. And the next destination, y'all, was Mauritius. So Mauritius is in Africa, but baby, I didn't have much expectations, but it totally exceeded anything and abundantly that I could ever imagine or ask for. So this is East Africa. I mean, don't let nobody tell y'all that Africa ain't this and ain't that, because I'm telling y'all see these views, this is Africa. So people kept saying, where's Mauritius at? So it's in the middle of the Indian Ocean. So if you're scared of water, then this might not be the place for you, because it is landlocked around water, but it's beautiful, and it's right next to Madagascar. We all know Madagascar from the movie, so just think it's to the left of that. So yeah, so then we just had great experience. It was actually Maha had turned 50, so it was a great celebration for her. The food was epic, the entertainment was epic, the bartenders was, just very much handsome and nice and pleasant to us. If you ever want to go somewhere where they just totally dote on you as a black woman, this is where you go. We went to the city Mauritius. We left the resorts and went into the city area. We had what they call lobster and cheese, which is one of their delicacies. They're also known for this tea that has all these great properties for menstrual health, etc. It is a beautiful country, and it is Africa, y'all. We also had learned how to use that damn drone. I finally got brave enough to start figuring out how to use it. Beautiful sunsets. Because it was my birthday, they found a way to celebrate this woman every damn day. I got so tired of partying for her birthday, it was crazy, but they celebrated her every day. We left again the resort and went out on one of the boats. This reminded me of like the Caribbean on steroids. Like, this water was the clearest I have seen probably since before Turks and Caicos became a tourist spot. And I went to Turks and Caicos in 2004. So yeah, this water is crazy beautiful. These people are crazy beautiful. I mean, I don't know. And then I got a little drone action in, because now I think I'm a professional. Here we go. Yeah, girl. Hey, girl. Wave at the camera. There you go. Walk. Yeah. Slap the water. Yeah, the drone was getting figured out. This is when we were still trying to figure it out. Watch us, man. We like the two stooges. And we acting like we are definitely two old ladies trying to walk down the beach. But it was great. We finally figured that out. And you can edit that part out once you try to figure your drone out. So this is called a hover, y'all. It's a great, actually, little small drone. Y'all should think about getting one. We made our way back to Joburg. Maha didn't get to spend that much time with me in Johannesburg, but she was there at least for 24 hours. So I wanted to take her to Mandela Square. As y'all can see, I got this damn crown on again, because, baby, that crown was the clutch. And y'all might as well get ready, because I got another one that's coming, baby. It is in production, and it will make its debut in a couple of weeks. So if y'all sick of this one, don't worry about it, sweetheart. It's about to be another one that's about to come live in effect. I'm just waiting on my girl, Miss Bidu. She already told me it's in production, and I cannot wait. Yeah, child, because, baby, this thing has saved my life in 2024. You hear me? Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, we at Mandela Square. We had grabbed some lunch. We was hanging out. I just wanted Maha to see some of Joburg. And she's telling me, like, yo, I ain't trying to leave. Maha got triple she was trying to get back to. But she said, I'll be back. Don't worry about Epic. So then, it turned into my next group of friends and family that were there on the second part of this journey. And we went to a safari park, which was great. So this is really for like the Black National Geographic for Black people. So you really don't want to be out in the bush where you don't know if you're going to make it or not. This is the safari park you should go to. Okay. So this is very much a contained environment and close enough if you feel like something may jump off. But yeah, it was definitely a cool experience. I have some friends in South Africa that were just beyond hospitable to me and let me hang out at their house and stay with them for a couple of days in between my friends and family coming. They took such good care of me, like they always do. I love them dearly. They let me rest. I got to go to church with them and experience some other parts of South Africa of Americans living there that I just can't thank them enough for. Went to an area called Maberdeen, which is one of my favorite places. Most creative, artistic. That's the real artsy place of South Africa and Joburg. Anybody that's in the art, in the music, it's just a progressive place. This is where Mos Def was when he decided he was going to exit us. Yeah, that's where he was at. So then you have Mall of Africa. This is another restaurant that is in an area called Rosebank that I love so much. Rosebank is another, I just can go on and on and on, y'all, about South Africa, mainly Johannesburg. Like, yo, it is our city, yo. It is where you want to be. Signature is the restaurant that I end up at the all of my end of my visits. We took our friends and family there, and Yeah, this is where the last meal I like to have before I come back to the States. It's black owned. It's been there for years. It's so classy. Man, you want to talk about black excellence. They do it at a whole nother level. Live jazz, etc. It's just definitely worth the visit there. But the group that was with us said it was the best meal they had, and they had thought the food there was phenomenal the entire time we were there. So it's just, that should tell you something. But you definitely want to check out Signature if you ever find yourself in Johannesburg. This black man that owns this place, and I like that bottle of wine because it reminded me of my mom's name. But yeah, definitely worth it. We went to another place called Solo afterwards just to kind of listen to some music. They was in there playing Kirk Franklin remix. Never would I make. Yeah, they was getting it in. So I'm actually singing a gospel song in the club, y'all. But yeah, it was it fit. Hey, it worked. Hey, I was with it. But yeah, so definitely had my last drink, my last glass of wine. I look a little somber because I know that it's almost over. I had been there 35 days and it was time to come back. And when I get back, it's October. So y'all know what that means in the States. It's Halloween. So I really hadn't got my costumes together, but I was able to put together my Nefertiti, guess what, again, with my crown. We made it to another Halloween party and I kind of put together my Black Swan outfit. The couple who host us back, they always hosting stuff. They decor is like off the chain. They actually had a tarot card reader. I waited to the very end because I was a little nervous, but I did. I let the lady read my tarot card and was absolutely impressed. I couldn't have asked for a more positive outcome. So yeah, at the other event, yes, I had that Bidu on again. Man, let me tell you something. This Bidu got that work this week. 2024, it got that work. That brought us to November, and it's like choo-choo. So I took a train ride with my niece from Charlotte to Raleigh. It was a beautiful experience. Y'all should check out Amtrak in your area. It's just a great way to travel if you don't want to be trying to drive, especially somewhere that's pretty close, couple hours. My sister took my niece to the Janae Aiko concert. I keep pronouncing the young lady's name wrong, but it was a great concert. You want to talk about girl power, man? Listen, they had this on lock. My niece had a ball. Yes, she is my twin. My sister gave birth to all of my children for me. They all look like me. It's hilarious. But yeah, it was a good concert. Got introduced to some artists I didn't know anything about. This young lady in particular, Jessie Reyes. Yo, she dope. She gives me like Amy Winehouse vibes, but her own person for sure. Then of course this queen came out. She put that work in. She's just a beautiful soul. I forgot how many hits she had. She's been around since like 2002. This is a grown woman. She is a 37-year-old woman here with 2 children, honey. But baby, she worked the stage. She gave excellent opportunities to several other young ladies prior to her. And, you know, just super professional, great show. My niece calls this the Namaste tour, you know. So we sang our hearts out. I can't play none of the music because, you know, they got these copyright situations here on the YouTube channel. So, but baby, we was getting it in. You couldn't have told us we wasn't the damn Supremes. And then it was December. Made it to the No Grease 3rd annual sneaker ball. Yes. And there she is again. When I say get your money's worth, baby, I definitely got my money's worth this year. I promise y'all I got another one coming. But the No Grease guys never disappoint. It was super classy event. They had a fashion show in between. I was like the first person there. Yeah, they was putting their work in with the designer that did the fashion show. They did a lot of charitable giveaways, donations. They had the barbers there cutting hair. It was great. Yeah, you know we're gonna get our damn dance on. And per usual, I'm usually the last person to leave, so of course me and the DJ had us a whole moment. He gave me my own set and I took full advantage of it. I'm a one-arm chicken head you to death. I never could do it with both arms, you know, so it was like that's how people do. I was a St. Louis girl, but I was actually born in Little Rock, Arkansas. But I digress. But actually me dancing at the end of the night is just a testament to how my 2024 went. You know, I had to have 3 procedures in January. They didn't get it figured out. I had to go back and have 2 more procedures. I went all the way to Duke University in May to go see a specialist there. And then she said, yeah, we're not quite there yet. You got to come back. So, yeah, it's just been a great year to be dancing. it led me to be able to go see this great movie, because that's how I felt. I felt like a damn gladiator this year. I feel like I could achieve the world just like Denzel. And to end the year off, I made it back to that couple's house who hosted some of the best events ever. And they had a Christmas holiday party. She had changed all the decor in their house. So, I'm like, this is just great. I will admit, being that I did events for so many years, it feels phenomenal to just be a guest. I feel really good just being able to be invited to attend people's events again. And just be a guest. I'm not gonna lie, I actually thoroughly enjoy it. But it was a great event. She had all the drinks laid out on these menus. You could order what you want. We did gingerbreads. She had great imagery of coffee book table book coffee books. You know what I'm trying to say. That's my gingerbread. That's the white elephant gift. No, that is not our gingerbread house. Ours looked horrible. So great. I love this Rihanna book she had. And then it was like, cheers to 2024. And that's a wrap. I'll see y'all good people in 2025. Stay tuned.